I swear Texas weather is like sort of bipolar. Like last week it was like starting to warm up, and then this week it got all the way cold, so I had to wear this, you know, sweater to keep me a little bit warmer. Anyway, do you guys remember this car? Last time you saw it, it did not have a motor in it. We had like cleaned out the bay of all the stuff we didn't need. I spent yesterday like kind of going through it, attaching all the things it needed, and last night I used a little cherry picker and stuffed it in there. So today, my goal is to just, you know, button up all the things. You know, like when you pull a motor, there's like a lot of things. Fuel, wiring, fluids, you know, axles, drivetrain, shift linkage. You know, make sure everything's functioning correctly. Yesterday I sorted out the timing issues, and the motor wasn't really spinning over super good. I think it'd been sitting out for a little while, and maybe there was just a little bit of like surface roughness in the cylinder keeping it from moving the piston up and down. But got that all sorted out and it looks pretty good now. So I'm hoping to see this poor little jalopy that's been sitting around for 5 or 6 years with no motor and no driving time and no love. I'm hoping that we can, you know, breathe some life back into it here real quick. So.
Get a ratcheting 14?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Looks like something powered up.
Oh boy. Alright, well, let's see if we got life. Okay. Oh, check engine light went off, so we don't have any like immediate issues. Gosh, that thing does not crank.
Is it starter?
Well.
Squirting. Oh shit. What's squirting?
Okay, new things are happening.
Fuel?
We got fuel spraying everywhere.
Yeah. And then we had a little bit of a spark down there, right?
Yeah. Starter.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Close.
Dang, that's considering it. After we got it fired up, I could tell the valve adjustment's super off. They probably just didn't really set it all the way from the machine shop, but then once we actually got in here and started looking, this little guy was just completely off of his spot. So we got to take that apart and fix that, and go through and do a whole valve adjustment. But it's kind of interesting. Spin it to TDC and you'll notice that the two front cam lobes on cylinder 1 are pointed exactly like the same direction but opposite. So it's just kind of a good way to tell that, yeah, in fact you are on TDC. Cool. Alright, go for it. That's a lot better. Okay, so the hatchback is running. So I guess that's good on that. But Now it's like late in the day. It's late in the day Saturday, and okay, so like I gotta fill you guys in on a little story. So there was this one time when I worked on a Camaro and I had to do a bunch of exhaust work and put some headers on, and it was like a bunch of shenanigans. And I got that all done, and the guy paid me with this interesting Prelude right here. So I got paid with a Prelude. Anyway, Yari, you know how he has his Accord and we're turboing it? The transmission that's in this one has a better gear ratio for turbo. It's a little bit shorter than the original like F22 trans that he has. So since it's Saturday, I got nothing to do, and I got this car for doing some work. I'm giving him the tranny out of this one, so that when we do his turbo, it'll actually be more effective for what he's doing. So anyway, I'm gonna make these guys go get me some in and out while I pull this tranny. Maybe I can do it while they're gone.
Hopefully.
Alright, one tranny's about to come out. Not really sure why the weather keeps getting hot then cold, but it is freaking cold right now. So Yari's out here in the freezing weather, power washing in the water. Ridiculous. There's race car parts down there. All the memes. Okay, now that we got the transmission all washed up, it's time to pull the transmission out of the Accord, and then we can swap it in with the better gear ratioed one. So it's starting to be kind of a long day, but we're gonna just push through and get it swapped out, because it's hard to do this kind of stuff during the week when I'm actually working. So we gotta kind of like sneak it in on the weekend nights. So let's get this tranny out of here real quick. Did you guys see these wheels yet? I wonder if you can see them. You'll have to give us your opinion. No, maybe not. Be nice. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should never ask for your opinion. Be nice in the comments. Yari really likes them. They stick out a little far for some people's preference, I know. And his car's super low, but we did put it up like a little higher. So.
The wheels make it higher too, though.
The wheels are wider, and in my opinion, anything that puts more tire on the ground to go faster is a win.
Wait, you know what? He's still slipping?
I know. Well,
like bad?
He probably needs an alignment, and his camber's a little crazy. So anyway, it's hard to kind of tell. I'll get some good shots of it later. Maybe throw it in so you can see what the wheels really look like. Thursday, it's super rainy, and I'm gonna have to wear a sweater all day. Even though I have my long sleeve, it's not enough, but I've gotten super soft now that I moved out of like snow country. I used to be able to handle the cold like really well, but I don't know. Living in a place as nice as Austin, Texas, it turns you soft. It's nice down here. In case you're wondering if you wanted to put your long tube headers on your Dodge SRT here, don't do it. Just take it somewhere and pay like the $400. Because I'm the guy making the $400, and I'm thinking I should have taken it to somebody else. Let them take it anybody but here. Because that is truly challenging.
See, man, I gotta go. Huh?
Okay, so we got the new transmission in, and we're gonna go drive it around and see how it does. Yari's been driving it for a couple days.
About a week.
The tricky part is you gotta rev it far enough now that it doesn't fall out of VTEC between shifts. So we got everything fixed to where it should just, I mean, hopefully the gear ratio. The gear ratio is basically the same as an H22 in the new transmission, and we should be able to stay in VTEC all the time. The only difference is fifth gear is a little bit shorter, so you know, it might lose like a little highway miles per gallon. That's about it. So. Okay. We gotta switch the speed sensor.
Yeah, that's what whenever I get.
Yeah, so anytime the speed sensor drops, we're losing VTEC probably. Wow, that's ridiculous. Torquey right there. So that's most of the problem then. Your car is just, it's overpowered for the tire. I can't drive how I want to drive in here.
Why? Too much space?
Well, the whole shopping center we looked at.
Oh, yeah. We could go back. Go back right here. Turn right.
Yeah, well. It's a good car. It's just, it's getting there. It's a journey. I mean, we took it out of the field.
Yeah, we took it out of the field.
Yeah. It's not gonna come together in a day, but shaved the bay, lowered it even though we shouldn't have, put exhaust on it even though it's too loud, put a motor swap in it, that was good.
Transmission was good.
Transmission's
Clutch
good,
is
clutch
good.
is good. Balance shaft delete was like the best decision ever.
Lighter flywheel.
Lighter flywheel was good. Now, suspension, turbo, alignment.
I think now that we got this transmission in there, I might get an H22 LSD one day too. Later down the line.
You have those other latches, right?
Yeah.
We just gotta cut some more holes in the hood, make your life like slightly easier.
I wish Hunch would just like be like, all right, all the body stuff, I'll do it. When I get the fender flares, I want to go down and just be like, cut my fenders, because I just can't do that. I don't want to do that.
It's because we're not body
We're
guys.
not body guys.
That's what Hunch is for.
That's what Hunch is really for, yeah.
I know. It's his birthday today, too.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Hunch.
I know, right?
Old man, 33.
Happy birthday to Hunch.
Trace.
It's getting super old. Well,
We got a little bit of work to do on suspension.
We got a little
Some
work to do.
brakes and alignment, bushings.
All
We
the
got
things.
A lot of stuff to do.
All the things you need on an old car. But it's getting there. I mean, at least it looks nice under here. You know, can't knock that, but...
I always love the way it looks.
Alright guys, I guess that's good enough for this video. I'll try to film some more stuff and put another one up maybe towards the end of the week. But, hope you enjoyed our little drive around, and see you guys in a few days.